Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. A bunch of summer LEGO sets have just been revealed over the last few days, and they're all starting to be added to LEGO.com, so I'm really excited to talk about them. We're going to start off with DC because I do really like some of the sets that we're getting, but I have a couple of concerns. Before we get into it though, I do want to remind everyone that I am an employee of the LEGO Group. However, all opinions expressed in these videos are my own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the LEGO Group. And of course, LEGO is a registered trademark of the LEGO Group of companies, which does not sponsor, authorize, or endorse this site. The first set is Batman Mech Armor, $15. All four of these sets are releasing in August. This is my first time looking at most of them, so I haven't really spent a lot of time poking around them. I like the back of this mech a lot. I do think a mech for Batman is a good idea. I mean, he looks good there. I like the brick built Batarang, and it seems like a fun idea. The minifigure's okay. It's just basic. I still don't know how I feel about this cowl. I really would have liked an exclusive minifigure. That's usually the selling point of these mech sets. And it's been a long time since we got specific suited Batman minifigures. You know, we used to get Scuba Batman and Fear Gas Batman and stuff in a bunch of regular LEGO sets, and so I really would have liked to have seen a variant here. But the next set that we'll look at is the Batcave with Batman, Batgirl, and the Joker. Some of these set names are a little bit funny. This is 4+, 184 pieces, 3 minifigures, $35. It looks really classic to me. It just reminds me of classic, kind of like the video games, I guess is what I'm thinking of, because I really like this printed window. I think that that's an excellent print. I also like the Batman logo up there, and this just seems like a nice playset. I mean, you have a little Batwing, and I don't think that's a new Batgirl, but we'll take a closer look at her in a second. I mean, I like the way the front of it is built. That's a nice 4+ Batwing in my opinion. You have a jail cell, ooh, and a glow-in-the-dark spider. That's nice. Looks like you can rearrange the sections a little bit. Disc shooters with more printed parts, just a basic car for the Joker. But I mean, again, it looks like a great playset, and that's what's most important for 4+ sets to be. Yeah, I don't think that's a new Batgirl, but it is just nice to see her appearing in sets. We don't get a lot of DC sets nowadays, so when we're seeing other heroes, even though it's just Batgirl, it is nice. Although, when was the last time we got a regular comic book Robin? I don't know if we got one in the last couple of years, so it would have maybe been nice to see Robin here. But I mean, I like Batgirl a lot, and this is a good minifigure, so I'm happy that she's in this set. Next up, there is Batman with the Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. This is the set with the funny name. I really like the look of this. This is the Batmobile from the animated series. It's 435 pieces, $60. We'll talk about that in a second. These minifigures, like the Batman and the Harley Quinn, are returning from that big Gotham City skyline art set that came out in April. I still haven't built mine. It looks beautiful. I cannot wait to build it. But Harley Quinn is one of my favorite characters ever. I actually have those 3 diamonds on her leg. I have a Harley Quinn tattoo like that. And this minifigure is just so classic. She looks so much like the 2008 minifigure from those LEGO sets. I can't wait to get her. And I mean, technically I have her already in that art set, but again, I haven't built it yet. I'm happy she's coming in a cheaper set though. And I mean, I like that the Joker's not in this set. I feel like it's way more fun to have Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. Freeze looks great. I think that's a new piece for his helmet, actually. He's not using the Mysterio helmet from Marvel. So, and that's not an existing dome, so that's really interesting. And then, I mean, Batman is Batman. He looks good. Oh, his cape. I don't know if this is the same cape that he has in the art set, but it's also found on Thor in the new Marvel sets. This is a brand new, hard plastic cape. I like cloth capes, but this, the sculpted plastic capes, I think they are pretty cool. And I mean, it is a separate piece from his cowl. I can't wait to see what these are like in person. I'm assuming they're going to be a little bit rubbery, but I think that they look really interesting because it's just a new style of cape. The build here looks fantastic. I really, really like how it looks. I haven't seen the animated series, but I recognize the general shape of this thing, and it's really boxy because it doesn't have any crazy things sticking out, but it's also really curved well. And I really like this. This is a great picture. The scalloped edges of the Batmobile here. It looks fantastic. And it's got the same function that a couple of the other recent Batmobiles have had with like the spinning flame, I think, as you drive the car forward. So that's pretty nice. It does come on like the same style, like rotating display base. I really wish that I lived like in the same place as all my Lego sets, because you guys know I live in California now, but all my Lego is in Michigan. And I have all of the other Batmobiles like with this style, with this kind of display base in Michigan in like a cabinet just dedicated to like Bat vehicles for display. And I love doing comparisons and like collection videos, and I just wish that, you know, I could do that with this vehicle, but you know, I'll buy it in August and then I won't be able to do a video like that until November. So it just makes me sad because I wish I had all my stuff in the same place. But yeah, the minifigures look fantastic. Harley Quinn is so good. Like that's a perfect Harley Quinn. Like I'm really impressed with it. Like I love that she even has half the black printed on her hip piece. That's crazy. That's really cool to see. Now for what I don't like about this set. Oh, the stud shooters are removable. That's really nice, because then you get the playability for kids, but are they removable or do they fold in? No, I think they're just removable. Yeah, you get the playability for kids, but then for adults that complain about stud shooters, you can just take them off. That's a nice touch. The cockpit looks nice, but yeah, so that should not be a sticker. Like, all of the UCS sets are coming with printed plaques now. For that to be a sticker, I think is just kind of annoying. Especially when the set costs $60. I mean, why does this set cost $60 US? It's just insane. Like, this looks like a pretty big build for a car, and it does have almost 500 pieces. I mean, it's a nice looking Batmobile. We've got 3 great minifigures. One of them is exclusive, but like, $60 US is just nuts. Like, I'm not behind that at all. I really feel like this should be maybe not a $35 set like other Batmobiles, because it does have almost 500 pieces. It looks pretty dense. But I don't know, like, I'd expect it to cost $40, maybe even $50. $50 I think would be like okay, in the sense of it's a little bit expensive, but like everything is more expensive now. So I feel like that would be a little bit better, but 60 just seems like absolutely out of the realm of possibility to me. Ooh, but Batman can fit in it with his cape on. That's pretty nice. I was worried about that. So yeah, $60 is too much money. I'm gonna get it because I like it, but you know, I don't know when I'm gonna get it because I don't want to be paying $60 for it. And then finally, we have a set that I'm very excited for: Batman construction figure and the Batpod bike. 713 pieces, $65 US, and the only thing that matters here is that gorgeous Batpod. I love the Batpod. Like, as a vehicle, I think it's probably one of my favorite Batman vehicles for sure. And the only, not the last, the only Lego Batpod we've ever gotten was a hyper exclusive, like, not even gift with purchase, it was a giveaway, like, raffle item in 2015. Only 1,000 were produced, 750 given out in the US, 250 in Europe, and that thing goes for like over $1,000 on Bricklink. I did Bricklink it like by just buying the pieces in like 2019, so 5 years ago. It cost me about $120, and it was a little bit bigger than this. It's one of my favorite builds because the tumbler tires, like the Batpod whirs as it like rolls along in the movie, like it makes a whirring noise. And those tumbler tires with this build, they actually do that. So if you zoom this Batpod along the floor, this build, I'm sure, it's going to make the same sound that it does in the movie because that's how well those tires are designed. So I love that build, like that original 2015 build. So to be getting like an actual set of it now, it's just really cool. And I love that it's a larger scale too, because you're not going to get like that noise and those like tumbler tires in a minifigure scale set. And building a minifigure scale Batpod is hard. I did a custom of it in like 2020. I do like the construction figures as well, and so this is like Christian Bale's Batman. I like those hopefully printed pieces. I really hope those aren't stickers. And I mean, it looks like a good build. I like the last Batman construction figure, but I just love this concept. This is like what the Star Wars construction figures started doing in like 2016, 2017, where they started building like really large scale vehicles and then putting the construction like figures on them. And I love that we're getting back to that because I honestly think it's really exciting. I mean, obviously I also collect Hot Toys figures. I've done a couple of those videos on this channel. I was really debating buying the Hot Toys Batpod, but that thing's like $280 and I don't have a figure to put on it. So I love that Lego is coming out with their own version of it. And I think for $65, this is a good set because construction figures are usually around 30, and the Batpod being 35, I think is really fair for like a display piece like that. And it looks really good. Like him on the bike just looks excellent. Like I have no idea where I'm going to display this, but I'm just really, really excited to get this. So that does it for the 4 DC sets for this year. Let me know which one is you guys' favorite. I think mine is definitely the Batpod because I like the Batmobile a lot, but I don't like it for that price. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my website, goldenninja3000.com, and I'll see you guys in more videos soon. Bye for now.